Okay, this is 1.9. Now you're going to want to get your graph paper out, okay, that I sent home. You need notebook and graph paper. That's your materials you're going to need. Put the graph paper to the side, because some of these problems you're going to do are reviews from the last one, okay? So the first directions say identify the domain and range of the relationship. Alright, so, and again, they give us a table. So input, output, 1357. And output 15, 20, 15, 20. Alright, so domain and range, you just go domain equals DOMAIN, range equals, so domain 1357, and the range 15, 20, 15, 20. Now I'm going to put 15, comma 20, and then I'm going to stop. I don't need to write the same number twice here. Okay, next one. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 24, 34, 41, 39. Domain 0, 1, 2, 3. The range 24, 34, 41, and then 39. Okay. That's what you would type for those answers. Okay, tell whether the pairing is a function. Okay, so that again, that's function or not a function. Input, output. Okay, so input 5, 6, 7, 8. Output 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Or 5. Now remember how to determine it. You just worry about the input. You don't care about with the output at all. So your input, all those 5, 6, 7, 8. None of the numbers repeat under the input, so it's a function. I don't care that they repeat under the output. I just can't have them repeat under the input to have a function. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, next one. Input, output. 6, 12, 12, 18, and 3, 4, 1, 2. Alright, so input, okay, right away those repeat, so that is not a function. That's what the answer to that one is. Here, I'll put, that's what you type as your answer there. That's what you type as your answer there. Answer, answer. Okay, now I'm going to go over another thing we did yesterday. Y equals 0.1x plus 3. That's a decimal, not a multiplication dot. Domain is 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. So, represent with a table. So you got to make the table on your scratch paper. Okay. And label that input output. This is input, this is output, but it's really X, Y. So my domain 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so the output Now the y is what we're solving for. We got to figure out what my y's are. So I block the y off and I go to the other side of the equals, okay, of the block. I've got 0.1. Now I come to x. Well, x is going to be 10 first, so I put times 10. Remember, because that means times x plus 3. Okay. Then 0.1 times 20 plus 3. 0.1 times 30 plus 3. All I'm doing is inserting these where the x is at. 0.1 times 40 plus 3. Okay, I got 4. So that's your first output, 4. I'm going to circle these as I get them. Okay, circle the 10 too. That might help when you're doing it. Now I'm going to circle 20. Now to find the other number I'm going to circle, I need to punch it into my calculator. 0.1 times 20 plus 3. I got 5. 30. 0.1 times 30 plus 3. 6. And circle your 40, 0.1 times 40 plus 3. I got 7. So to type up the answer to that, you put these, so you put 10 with 4, 10 comma 4 in a parentheses. Then 20 with 5, 20 comma 5. 30 with 6, 30 comma 6. Then 40 with 7, so 40 comma 7. And that's what you type as your answer. Okay, all this you're not going to be able to type. Okay, just type that in as best you can. Okay, next one. I'm going to do another one kind of like that. Y equals 1/2 x plus 2. Domain is 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I make my table. X, Y, and the X's are always your input domain numbers, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I've solved for the Y. Now let's go over to the other side of the equals. We have 1/2 x, so that would be times x, and then we have plus. So we have times and plus. So we have 1/2 times 6 plus 2. 1/2 times 7 plus 2. Again, I'm putting that number where the x is. 1/2 times 8 plus 2. You could also just copy that down and just put the 9 where the x is at. Okay? It's up to you if that makes more sense. 9 comes where the x is. Okay, so I take 1/2 times 6, 1 ABC2 times 6 plus 2. Okay, so I got 5. So I circle 5 and then the 6 that was over there. Then 7, to find what I circle with that, I need to take 1 ABC2 times 7 plus 2. 5 and 1/2. Then 1 ABC2 times 8 plus 2 gives me 6. Then with the 9, we take 1, that's a 9. Remember, it's just another way you can do it. You can write 1/2 times x plus 2 and then just put the 9 over the x. You're taking the x out and putting 9 in for it. So 1 ABC2 times 9 plus 2, 6 and 1/2. So to type those answers up, you put parentheses 6, comma 5, 7, comma 5 and 1/2, 8, comma 6, 9, comma 6 and 1/2. Okay, now Next directions say graph the ordered pairs on a coordinate plane. The word graph means you need to go to your graph paper. Now, until I tell you differently in these videos, the only place you're going to be graphing is in this space here. Don't put any points here, 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 in that space there until I tell you differently, okay? All points are going to be in here. Okay, so I'm going to write the directions down. Graph the ordered pairs on a coordinate plane. Now when I give you a bunch of different points, we're just going to put them all in the same plane. So here's what we have. Parentheses 0, 5, parentheses 6, 3, parentheses 8, 0, and then 10, 3. Now, how do you know how to graph these? Well, here's what you're going to do. This is called the X line, the one going this way. This is your Y. It's called the X-axis, the Y-axis. It's always that way. Now we're going to number our X's. You start 0 here, and then on this line here, a 1, right on the line. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Now the Y, okay? Now, so put a 0 there, okay? 0, 0, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now here's how you graph them. The number first is your X and the second number is your Y. So 0, 5. So 0 on the X is right there. And then 5 on the Y is up here. Make a point. 6, 3. So 6 on the X is here, and then 3 on, don't make a point there though, okay? First you go to 6 on the X, then to 3 on the Y. It's a coordinate, okay? Then 8, 0, so I go to 8 on the X, and then I'm at 0 on the Y, so when I'm at 0 on the Y, I can just make the point right there. And then 10, 3, so I go to 10 on the X, it'd be here. Go off the graph if you have to. And then 3 on the Y, right there. And those are your points. You don't connect them. That's just what I'm looking for here. Okay, graph the function y equals 4x minus 3. Now you're going to make a table just like you had been before, okay? Don't worry about the graph till you get the table set up, okay? So x, y. And the domain is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put that right here. I should have wrote that down. Domain is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I put those under the x. And now I come over to my y, block it, there's nothing with it. So remember what this means. It means 4 times x minus 3. That's what the y equals, but then we put 1 over the x. 4 times x minus 3. Actually, I'm going to just write down that in every place. Just copy that down. And here we put a 2 over the x, here we put a 3 over the x, a 4 over the x, and a 5 over the x. And then I'll be able to find what my y's are. Okay. Okay, then 4 times 1 minus 3, that's 1. 4 times 1 is 4, minus 3 is 1. So I circle that and the answer I got. Okay, 2, 4 times 2 minus 3, 5. 4 times 3 minus 3, 9. 4 times 4 minus 3, 13. 4 times 5 minus 3, 17. Now, just like before, when you make your table, you're going to put them into parentheses. So, 1, 1, 2, 5, 3, 9, 4, 13, 5, 17. Okay, now I need to graph these like I am here. So this is the X, this is the Y. Remember, I'm just in there. Okay, that's all I need to number. So 0, 0. So look at your X's, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now your Y's go all the way up to 17. Well, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm not going to get to 17. So now count by twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay. Okay, now I can graph this. So 1, 1. So 1 to X, 1 to Y would be half between the 0 and the 2. 2, 5. So 2 to X, 5 would be there. 3 to 9, 3. And then 9 would be between the 8 and the 10. 4 and 13, so 4. And 13 is between the 12 and the 14, but at least I can get it on the graph. And then 5, 17. So I go to 5 and 17. Now, if you're not sure how to take a picture of the graph and send it to me, just type that in as your answer, okay, like you do with the normal tables, okay? I do want you to be taking notes on the graph paper, though. Okay, next one, y equals x plus 4. And we have a domain 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what I put in my x column. So the y's here, and y is equal to x, just trace down x plus 4, x plus 4. So I put 0 over the x, 1 over the x, 2, 3, 4. That easy, it's how you make a table. So 0 plus 4 is 4, so 0, 4. 1 plus 4 is 5, 1, 5. 2 plus 4 is 6, okay. 3 plus 4 is 7. 4 plus 4 is 8, okay. So this is my x, this is my y, okay. 0, 0. Now number your x. Now under the x column, we just got to go to 4. Easy to do by ones, if I count by ones. The y column, I have to get to 8, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice, I don't have to go by twos like I did on the last problem. Okay, so 0, 4. Okay, first off, make the parentheses, I should say. Okay, so 0 is to 4. 1 is to 5, 2 is to 6, 3 is to 7, 4 is to 8. Okay, remember the first number is the x, the second number is y. So 0 for x is there, and then 4 for y is up here. Okay, remember y, x. 1, 5, so 1 for the x is here, 5 for the y is here. 2 to 6, 2 to the x is there, 6 is here. 3, 7, so 3 for the x is here, 7's here. 4, 8, so 4 to the x is here, 8's here. Okay, you take a picture of that, send it to me. If you don't know how, okay, just put it down, and then on the Google Doc, just type that in as your answer for that problem. Okay, then the last one. I didn't really like how I explained this yesterday, so Initial cost to have a website running is $48. It costs $44 per month to maintain the website. Okay. Write an expression that gives a total cost of running the website for M months. B. Use the expression to create an input-output table, domain 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like the way I wrote that. We're actually going to do B first. Switch A and B and do it on the assignment that way too. Okay, please do it. Okay, A's here, B's here. So we're actually going to do the bottom part first. So we're going to create an input-output table. Okay, X, Y. Start getting in the habit when you make a table, put X, Y. You have two letters in bold, dollars and months. The time, the months time is always the X column. If it's minutes, months, hours, days, something that keeps track of time, that's the X. And then dollars is the Y. Now, put those numbers in, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, 0 months, that means before the months, how much money did you pay to start with? You paid $48. Then after 1 month, you're just going to add 44. Because you paid $48 for the initial cost plus 44. 92. Okay. Then, and remember, this is part A we're doing. Okay. Now, after the second month, you add 44 again. So 92 plus 44. Okay, now he's at 136. Plus 44. You just keep adding the $44 per month. There's 4 months, you just keep adding 44. 180. 224. Okay, now I know that table you won't be able to type in the document, so again, formulate it into parentheses. So 0 is 48. That goes with 48. You don't write the plus 44 at that. 192. 1 month costs $92. 2 months cost $136. 3 months cost $180. 4 months would cost $224. Okay. And that's what you would type on part A. Okay. Okay, now part B. Remember, I switched A and B, the orders, so we're actually going to go up here. Write an expression that gives a total cost of running a website for M months. Okay. So here's what you're going to do. Look at your money, okay? What number did you start with? What number did we put with the 0? We put 48, okay? Then what's the number I just kept adding over and over and over and over? It was 44, okay? Then M months would be, I don't know how many months there are, so I'm going to put M, okay? And that would be 44 times M. Okay, 48 plus 44 times M. All right, that's your answer for part B. The stuff I'm circling, okay, that's the answer you type up, okay, that's the answer you type up there. So again, 48 plus the number I kept adding over and over, and I put times by the letter they're giving me, which is M, okay. Now on the assignment, go to number 14, please, okay, switch A and B, okay. So B's here, A's here, so we're going to do that first. We're going to make the table first. So again, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, you'd start with 10, and then every one you add 3, okay? And the expression would be 10 plus 3 times H, okay, for hours.